Hello fellow Minecraft addicts, Jarbo here. So I'm going to do something that is a little different than what I've done before. What we're going to do is we're going to use a behavior pack or a resource pack from Foxy No-Tail. And I'll throw a link in the description to his website. So we're going to call this world test. I'm just going to create a random seed here and we're going to turn this hardcore pack on. Only thing that I'm going to change is I'm going to turn fire spreads off. And that's just because I want to do buildy stuff. I want to be a builder. And so this is kind of a new way for me to learn how to build stuff. I have a seed picked out. I'm really interested in one area of the seed. I just went and TP'd to some different coordinates, and I found a really cool area that's not far from spawn where I want to build. But my focus on this is going to be one hardcore, but Bedrock, not Java, and it is an add-on. It doesn't affect survival gameplay other than the fact that it will create the world, and in this world we will be in hardcore. So you've got hardcore hearts. Everything else is the same. Sorry, I'm just looking at the seed here. Let me go over what I was looking for in a seed. I wanted a seed that had access to all of or most of the wood types near spawn. And the only one that I haven't found in my current seed is acacia, but I haven't really went and looked for it. I created the world. I TP'd to 3 or 4 different spots just to check and see what the seed offered. I feel like if I'm going to do buildy stuff and make pretty looking stuff, I'm going to need access to all the different colors of dyes and things like that. So what this pack does is it, one, gives you hardcore hearts. You do regenerate and everything. It is in hard mode. Let's see, settings. Difficulty is hard. But what this does is, if you die, just like on Java Hardcore, you don't have the option to respawn. You can go back and you can be a spectator in your world, but you can no longer break blocks, you can no longer do anything. All you can do is look at it. So basically, once you die, the world is over. You can't play on it anymore. We're going to call this Bedrock Hardcore. And no, we don't want a starting map. Infinite. The seed that we're going to be using is -13138623885. I am going to do simulation distance 12 just to keep more things loaded so farms and things can work from further away. I do want coordinates on, fire off. All the rest of that's normal. Everything else is normal. Yeah, so we're gonna create it, and my goal here is where I spawn is about 1,000 blocks on the X and the Y, or the X and the Z from where I want to actually kind of set up my base. So the first thing we're gonna do here is we are going to punch a tree. And one thing that I want to do while I'm here, just because I have so far to go, is I'm going to start by knocking this tree completely down, and I want to get saplings from all the different tree types that I find. Like I said, I don't think there's acacia anywhere on our journey here, but we will look and see if we can find some. If we see some, we'll grab it. So we made our way to our starting base area and just collected some usable resources along the way. We got some birch. We made a wooden pickaxe. We collected some stone and made a stone pickaxe. And we got iron. Not much, but a little bit. We made a wooden axe and collected some spruce. I'm sorry, stone axe. We made a detour to that little cliff face over there. Along the way we collected some food, chopped down an oak tree, found some sheep to make a bed, found a dark oak tree, take a long time to chop, even at double speed here. We broke our axe. Slept the first night. Found a whole bunch of iron, a whole bunch of coal, red mushrooms. We had our first fight and won. Brown mushrooms. Found a watering trader and liberated his leads. Got the jungle stuff. And found our village we're gonna move into. We saved all of the villagers' lives. Set up our house inside a abandoned villager house. Made a bamboo farm and a sugarcane farm. A crop farm with iron golem protection. We made a cocoa bean farm and did some terraforming. Then we made a cow farm. And a vine farm. Put our marker up with our day counter on it. Went and looted a couple of nearby villages. Found our first diamonds. Found some acacia. And then started a mine. Found a cave while we were digging our mine. So we went out and started lighting the cave up. And I find the easiest way to deal with these new caves is just to run around and place torches as fast as you can before mobs overwhelm you. And then go back and collect whatever you're going to collect. Don't run out of torches, though. We also found an abandoned mine shaft. And in the abandoned mine shaft, we found our first diamonds to mine. Then we found a spider spawner. And a notch apple. Found another entrance to the same abandoned mine shaft. And another spider spawner. We made our first diamond pickaxe. And started branch mining. And almost immediately found more diamonds. We harvested our bamboo and broke our iron axe. So we decided to make a wooden sword. And then an extra pickaxe. Finally, we made a diamond axe. Since we found obsidian, we decided to make an enchanting table. Set up an enchanting area. And then get some experience. After a near miss with a creeper, we decided it would be better to breed cows. Trade with villagers. Tried to use a spider spawner, but the spiders kept climbing away. And finally went fishing for experience. Tried to do a live stream, but didn't have any microphone audio. But we did build our house. So we will put our villagers in their new home. This guy wants to be our first librarian villager. Well, actually no, he wants to be a stonemason. But as soon as we opened the door to his new house, he ran straight in. We made his bed. Gave him a job. And then rolled his trades. Now we're gonna take the first 5 usable trades. We're not going for the best prices or necessarily the best trades. I am holding out on the first one to get mending, but after that it'll be the next 5 usable trades. We ended up with mending for 24, blast protection 4 for 32, unbreaking 3 for 40, that one's a little expensive, fire protection 4 for 23, and smite 5 for 36. Alright guys, so this is attempt number 3 to record this little clip. Let me sleep. I started on day 100 because this was going to be my 100-day update. As you can see, we are now on day 103. This is a add-on from Foxy No Tail that just lets me put that armor stand down, put a banner in his hand, and he has, depending on the pose that you put him in, he does different things. But what I'm using him for is an days in-game counter. This will go up 1 day for every day. And it does go up a full day if you sleep through the night or if you stay up all night. It's the same. So after we found this village, this is the first place we came. I kind of had an idea where it was at because when I was looking at this seed, because I wanted to find somewhere cool to build, which this is not where I want to build like the final area of this base. This is just like the starter area. But I saw this village and I came here because I want to do some stuff with villagers in the beginning of this world. So when we got here, the first thing we did is we went all through the village and we protected all of our villagers. And the way we protected them is we put them in their house or their place of work and blocked the door so zombies couldn't get them. Because, you know, I'm going to be up throughout the night at times and we don't want zombies to eat our villagers. because I don't have any way to cure them at this point. I haven't been to the nether, so I don't have any way to get weakness potions. I have apples and some gold, so I could make golden apples, but golden apples do you no good if you can't get a weakness potion. So then once we got all of our villagers safe, we started resource gathering. And I don't remember the exact order that we went in, but we planted a little tree farm over here, and we were chopping some trees, and then we started building or digging a mining area. And I just started a 3-wide tunnel going down. Make sure you dig your tunnels high enough so you don't hit your head when you're going down or back up. Makes things faster and easier. On our way down, we found a cave. We did some caving. We haven't completely cleared it out yet, but we did go light it up and started collecting some resources in here. Got some iron and some coal and a few things. There is some stuff left. There's still more caving to be done there. I wanted to get my first build or little villager house built by the end of my first 100 days in this world. So I didn't spend a lot of time caving because I was kind of focused on getting down to get the materials I needed, which were mainly deep slate. I also found a mine shaft on my way down, and we went through this and raided quite a bit of stuff out of here. Got some good stuff, including a notch apple, and we found 2 regular spider spawners. There's one here and one that's pretty much straight down at Y -47. So when I started getting ready to need experience, I thought, well, I'll use that spider spawner. So I came down here, I dug the room out, I dug a drop chute, I put water in there, I went down here, I dug out an area where they could fall on the other side of this, and I stood here and watched all the spiders play in the water up there at the top of the water chute. So I went back up here, deleted all the water, opened the door with the pickaxe, stood right here. It's dark enough back here. With that torch out, they'll spawn, then I can manually kill them, and this is not a good way to get XP. I didn't do it much. I did it a little bit and realized that this was not going to work for me. So I abandoned that. But we still have it. We might do something with it in the future. I don't know. Probably not. So we continued on down in our stairway here. Got down into the deep slate level. And what I was aiming for here was bedrock for the diamond level. So on the way down, though, I found another little cave area. So I came in here. I lit this area up pretty well. There's a few spots that aren't quite lit up yet. Found a slime chunk, so now we have a slime farm. All you gotta do is go out here and stand there, let them spawn, then kill them, and you get slime. Then we continued the rest of the way down to bedrock, and we went branch mining. And this is not a lot of branch mining, but it's enough that I got a fair amount of resources so that I could work on enchanting, because that was my next goal. And while I was enchanting, I also started growing crops. And I had wheat and carrots and potatoes because I have a farmer that trades carrots and a farmer that trades potatoes. And I needed the sugarcane for paper. And I had a bamboo farm over there that I've taken down now, which was nothing more than bamboo planted. And you come by with an axe and hit it, and it falls. And then you run around and pick it all up. While I was doing that, I decided to go exploring and do some treasure maps, because I've never really done treasure maps. I mean, here and there, but like as a thing to go do treasure maps, I was gonna go do that. I thought I was recording it, and I wasn't. But while I was out there, I saw a mesa biome, and so I ran over to the mesa biome and I got some terracotta. But in preparation for that, I also got myself a nice horse. And this horse is pretty fast, and he jumps really well. I don't know that he's the fastest horse, but he is a good jumper. So that was not all the way charged up, and we did 3 blocks, no problem. I think if you charge him all the way up, he'll do 4, possibly 5, but he's awesome. The only thing he doesn't do is he's not a pack animal, so he can't carry anything. So then I thought, well, I got a donkey, so I'll start breeding my fast, good jumping horse with a donkey, and I got this mule. So this mule does not jump very well. He's okay speed-wise, but if you nail it, you can get 2 blocks, but that's as high as he'll jump. He will not do 3. So more to come on that. If I can use him to go exploring, which I'm gonna start doing in the next episode now that I've started to get a little bit kitted up, because now with all of our XP that we got from killing spiders, no, not really, but with all the XP that we got, we were able to get a fairly decent helmet. I know it's missing a few things that you want on there, but for right now, that's awesome for basically my 3rd or 4th day in this world. And then we got a blast protection chest plate, fire protection pants or leggings. They also have unbreaking, and feather falling boots, which is what I started enchanting for, was for feather falling, because I have a bad habit of falling off of stuff and taking damage. Also have protection 3 on the boots and unbreaking. I will upgrade that to protection 4. My plan is to have 2 pieces of protection 4, 1 piece of fire protection, 1 piece of blast protection in general, and then if I'm going to go into the nether, I might try to get more fire protection so that if I fall in lava, which I will, I don't die. So our first big crop farm was our potatoes and carrots, and we used this so we could trade it with our potato and carrot villager. I believe one of them is in that house, the other one is in that house, and just for experience and emeralds, so we could get other villager trades going. So this ugly little stone box over here is the way I ended up this and my little cow pen over there, which if I get a little bit closer, you'll be able to see them. Yep, there they are. That's how I ended up getting XP for enchanting. It seems to me that is the easiest way to get XP early game, at least it was for me. Fishing has the added benefit of getting lots of loot, saddles, and other things, and the potential for some decent bows. I got a fully enchanted mending bow. I'm not usually a mending bow fan. Usually I use infinity, but I got mending first, so I'm going to go with it for now. As long as I can keep arrows in my inventory, it'll be just fine. I don't imagine that's going to be all that hard. But like I said, we'll see how it goes. I may switch to infinity at some point. But right now I don't have one, so I'm using the mending bow. I was able to get some decent tools. I got a pretty decent sword. A good pickaxe, which once the durability wears down completely the first time on that, I will combine it with this, so it'll be efficiency 5. I got a good shovel. I don't have mending on it yet. I think the only thing I have mending on right now is my bow, unfortunately, and then my pick. I have a good axe. I mean, it works good. It's a good backup weapon if I don't have my sword equipped. In fact, I'll probably carry this most of the time, just because when I'm doing gathering and things like that, looting is not really your friend anyway, so I'll just carry the axe. But yeah, I think I did pretty well for my first 100 days, or 103 days, because recording problems. But if you're interested to see how this goes, you've watched more than one YouTube video. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn notifications on. And we will see you the next time. Bye.